Hi everyone and welcome to my scrappy space. Today we're going to be playing along with scraps to embellishments, and I decided that I was going to go ahead and just grab my old Cricut machine. I think I can download the old cartridges to my new one. I just haven't gotten that far in my life, and so I just grab out my old machine and I just went through the cartridges that I do have. I just have a few. I think I have like maybe 10 of them, but they are valuable and I love them. So I went through and I used the Old West, but it is a great cartridge. A lot of Western icons on it. It has lettering. It's just got some really good gems. And I'll show you what I'm going to be using my pieces for. In my base page album, I have two base pages that do not have any ephemera. And so I'm going to show those to you here real quick. Sorry about that, guys. They are right back here. Yep. So just super plain and simple. Super plain and simple. I just have a little bit of extra papers, and so this is going to be great to make some embellishments. But I wanted to show you what I was working towards. So I have my little tray here. And this is kind of some of the things that, this is what I'm going to put my stuff in. This is kind of what I was looking towards using, and then I decided to go ahead with this other direction. But this also gave me an idea too. So, okay. And this did too, the rocks and the cacti. So I love that part. The only thing that I kind of was bummed about is I wish that the skulls had a little bit more dimension to them as far as like this one. And I probably could fussy cut and, you know, all that, but I just really don't want to. So I think what I'm going to do is just take some inks and embellish that way. So, but we will go through all that. I have all my bits and bobs there. Sorry, guys, I just kind of threw all this in here real quick. I was working out on the counter. I am painting a room. So what I'm doing is I'm going in, I'm painting for a little bit, and then I'm coming back, and then I'm going in. Trying to multitask is what I'm trying to do here. So let me get all these guys pulled up here. And I just asked my machine to cut certain things and just different sizes because I'm really not quite sure what I wanted to do. And I had pulled these pieces out of my scrap bin. And I want to use these too. So let's go ahead and get started. This was an idea that I had as well. I was going to see if there were some things that I could cut up. And I think most of it I'm just going to leave as is. But I thought we'd go ahead and cut up some of the strips and use them for layered banners, I guess is the word I want to use. So we're going to cut that up. I have a couple of tags right here. Oh, these little cacti keep falling. That I want to back and make a little bit sturdier. And like I said, these were just some scraps that I had in my bin. So I thought those were all kind of westerny. So, and this was a random sticker and has nothing to do with that at all. So I'm not going to painstakingly make you guys watch all of this. But what I am going to do is I'm going to cut this up, and then I will come back with the strips. I will have these two tags layered with some of these papers. And then I'm going to go ahead and take some of these guys. What I did is I cut out some cacti. Are they cactus or cacti, or I don't know. I got a couple of horseshoes here. I've got a star. I have some rocks because I wanted to do some layering. I have some tiny cacti. I have some wagon wheels here. You'll see those right here. Oh, and I didn't want to lose my horse. I cut out two horses, a bucking one, and then also this is the piece I don't want to lose right there. Do you guys see that tiny little black piece? Yeah. So I need to put those, and then like I said, I'm going to ink them, but I did cut out some wagon wheels, and I messed up on that, but that's okay. I think I'm just going to make it work. And then I also have this little, it was called Wanted, but I'm going to go ahead and ink that up as a journaling spot. And here's another horseshoe, because I was really thinking of that horseshoe with the florals. So I'm going to go ahead and get my inks out and go put another layer in my quilt room, and then I'll show you guys some inked pieces, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I realized a few things after I had already put my old Cricut machine away, and that was I did not cut enough variety in colors. So I didn't do all that I had planned to do, but I did do some, and I am super excited. I really like them. I like how they turned out. So let me show you what I kind of started to do. Is I had this wagon wheel, and it has two different parts to it. It has the wheel part, and then it has the metal part. And I miscut here, but that's okay, I can hide it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this glued together. I did take my vintage photo and I inked the center of it just to give it a little depth. So let's go ahead and get this on there. And your die cuts are flat as far as, is that the right terminology that I want to use? There's no dimension to them until you start adding some things like the ink to the edges, and just those little tiny things add so much. So I have that there. And I was hoping that my gel pen in white would work, but it's not. It's got ink coming out, but it's not white ink, so it must be too old. But I was going to add just a couple of little highlights highlights, excuse me, along the wheel here and then the hub, but I'm going to have to find a different pin for that. So this is my wheel. I had this bucking horse, and that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up that wheelbase. And then I also, well, actually I can probably cover it up with these cacti. And I just took ink and edged them, and I tried to highlight these little cuts that the Cricut machine does. And just going to place that on there. And then this other one, sorry, my glue's coming out a little fast. I think I want to try to pop this up. Excuse my reach. I'd like to pop this up on some foam tape and just give it some depth. There we go. I did have a lot of fun using my old Cricut machine. I don't know why, but I don't know, it just brought back memories, and I remember I was just so excited to get it, and you know, all the new and exciting stuff. But it was really special to receive that older one too. I remember, I think I got it for Christmas as well. Okay. Now this may in turn make me have to pop up my horse, but that's okay. We'll see, probably just portions of it. So there we go. Oh, so cute. And I didn't get an opportunity to do all the things that I wanted to. I am currently, like I said, I am working in my quilt room, and I'm trying to get everything done up. And my hours are clicking away, you guys. I don't know if anybody else has got that problem, but I am just, seems like I'm just kind of a little behind on things. So where are we going to place this horse? Well, I don't want to place that there. Maybe I'll just put him right there. because I may even add some other bits and pieces. Well, let's come down so you can see the cactus a little bit. And then I'm going to put foam tape on this portion of him. And I always like to have these little pieces cut up just as it for a time as this. Oops. Bring it down. Maybe I want to do it all the way down like that. There. Because I can always add to this embellishment, and yeah, I kind of like that. Oh, I like that better. There we go. You always get it situated just right. So I am going to have to add some foam tape behind him right here. We can just tuck that in. So I do apologize if I seem a little discombobulated today. It's just had a beautiful little shower that I went to, a baby shower, and it was Peter Rabbit, and oh, you guys, it was so cute. They did the centerpieces with vegetables, like there was a cabbage and then there was flowers everywhere. It was like adorable, adorable. Okay, so there is one. Then I want to show you guys some of the other ones that I made, but I need this. So I have this one here. And then I got some twine. I made this one here, and this I will attach to my page. I might go up in my cactus, or I may just go ahead and just let it, you know, trim it off. I haven't decided yet. So, but there is that one. And see, my horses are the same. I should have done them different colors. Here's another wagon wheel, and I have a cacti, and then I have this skull, and I do want to pop him up on some foam tape. There we go. Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. They're just coming together. Now this one, I made some journaling spots. This one I really like. I just added the twine and looped it around. And of course I just made a tag. So I really like that one. And this one, I like it, but this is a little cacti, and there again, it was the same color. And so what I did is I just put a little bit of sticky tape on it. So I may peel that off if I decide that I don't like it. But at this point, I just wanted to be able to share with you guys the little cacti that I wanted to add. So those are a couple of my little journaling spots. So that was my take on the Buckaroo. I hope you guys will go and check out everybody else who's playing along with Scraps to Embellishments. It is such a fun little collaboration. And I hope you guys come back. I'll be finishing up my layouts one day soon, hopefully. And I hope you guys are going to play along. Please make sure you watch everybody in the playlist. There are amazing creators out there, and they have such a great imagination and inspiration. I hope you guys are having a super amazing day, and you're out there making lots of memories. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.